Well, hello, everybody. I'm here with Paul Dykstra. Paul is the Director of Supply Management and Analysis for Certified Angus Beef. Paul, how you doing today?
Doing great, Bo. Good to see you.
Good, good to see you. How's the temperature in Western Nebraska today, Paul? Ooh, that's enough. That's
Pretty
enough.
standard. Yeah, it's
Pretty
been a
standard for this time of year.
yep, several days.
Well, Paul also authors the CAB Insider that I subscribe to. It's a biweekly newsletter that I subscribe to and I get a lot out of, and that's kind of why I wanted to visit with you today. I really enjoy that. Get a lot of good insight. Got to get a little Packer perspective that we don't get on my end of the deal very often, Paul. So appreciate that. Well, you want to give us a quick synopsis of you just had one come out Wednesday. Want to give us a quick rundown of Wednesday's issue, Paul?
Yeah, you bet. Well, the newsletter, appreciate you mentioning that too, Bo. The newsletter is two sections, typically the first being pretty much a rundown of what's happened in the prior week's fed cattle market and how many cattle were harvested and prices on the different cutout values from certified Angus beef down through select stuff that's pretty normal market kind of conditions. But in the second section, I do try to focus on some topics that are a little bit closer to certified Angus beef, to the end product side of the supply chain, which is what you're referencing from that Packer comment, Bo. But last week or this week in the edition on Wednesday, talked a little bit about the June price trends, and that one's not been, very favorable from the fed cattle perspective, as we've had about a month or a little bit better of a softer futures trend on fed cattle. And of course, the live market has also experienced pretty much the same slide. So we talked about that, but also in the fact that that's pretty seasonal for the month of July. Now, I first want to point out the degree to which we've seen the decline has been a little bit steeper than what is normal for July, but we typically see softer pricing for cattle in the last few years anyway, during July, as well as the cutout values, as middle meat demand tends to wane at the conclusion of the Independence Day holiday. July is kind of that summer slump. We think about hamburgers and hot dogs and families traveling and maybe not eating maybe the same fare that they would have been in that heavy holiday season of the late spring, early summers. And uh, even your ground beef prices have been a decent bit softer in the month. So it kind of dispels that any added demand for ground beef happened in July, because it really didn't. Maybe the retail prices didn't show any change, but the wholesale pricing certainly did. So a softer market, not altogether unexpected, but maybe a little deeper dig than what we'd anticipate.
Right. But we're still in really good shape, aren't we?
Really good. Yeah.
Got any projections going forward, or do you rather not dip your toe in that pond?
I don't try to get too deep into the
Yeah.
projections, but I, the fundamentals haven't changed all that much.
The fundamentals are
Supplies,
still there and good.
demand is good. It's maybe just a freckle. As I looked at the K-State beef demand monitor for the last month, it was a couple cents lower on willingness to pay for certain items from a consumer survey perspective, just fractionally lower. All in all, I'd have to be really tickled with what beef demand is right now.
Good. That's good to hear, and we're feeling it. Paul, let us know. Tell us how we can subscribe to your newsletter, because I really think it is worth subscribing to. It's a free subscription. I really enjoy it when it's in my inbox. I don't waste any time opening it up and getting a read. So how does a guy subscribe to that, Paul?
Appreciate the vote of confidence. Jump on our website. That is cabcattle.com, not to be confused with our consumer website, which is certifiedangusbeef.com. So get on cabcattle.com. There's a tab that says news, and then on down, select CAB Insider and take you right to the spot to sign in. And again, like you said, no charge. We don't sell your info. It's very, very simple and friendly. Just put your email address in there and you'll be on the list to receive it in your inbox every 2 weeks.
Well, that's good. And again, I really enjoy it. And if I was a little more tech savvy, I would put a link right here to take you right to that. But Yeah, step by step, Paul. Baby
It's so
steps with
simple. Yep.
me and my
Even
tech
you and I could
knowledge.
do it, Bo. Yep.
um, yeah, we were visiting the other day. I got the opportunity several years ago to go to Wooster, Iowa, with you and tour the CAB facility, and what a neat tour that was, and what's going down out there, and what they're doing for beef in general. I was thinking about this the other day. The headquarters out there kind of reminded me of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, only for beef. Kind of felt like a bunch of guinea pigs out there, because you got your chefs working around the clock, coming up with new recipes and new meals, and we gotta taste a lot of good stuff. It was a lot of fun. The trip was a great experience, great trip. Really appreciated that. It was a lot of fun.
That's Ohio, by the way, Bo. You're getting your states.
Wooster, Iowa, not where is it at?
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yep. That's
I knew it was out there
headquarters.
in one of the places. I knew it was out in the Mideast somewhere.
Yeah. That's also the Midwest, I think, Bo. But
That's right. It is the Midwest.
I'm just teasing. No, the Culinary Center. We were tickled to have you and the rest of the folks that were along for that trip in there. You're used to seeing me as a representative of certified Angus beef, and you understand that I'm just a hayseed from Nebraska, but you were in the presence of our actual very professional chef and culinary team back there, and other marketing folks. And a lot of people don't realize we've got about 160 people total in our company now, most of them there at headquarters. And there's a lot of magic that happens in that kitchen and in the Culinary Center. Lots of show and tell every week. We have about 3 groups, I think we average per week.
Oh, is that right? They go through there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of those groups would be in the wholesale sales business for our product. So they're making things, we're kind of getting folks geared up to understand more about the details of the product so they can go sell it better.
Good. Awesome. Well, it was a neat experience. Paul, thanks a bunch for taking a minute, taking your time. I know it's very valuable. We appreciate you. And like I said, subscribe to the newsletter. You'll get some good insight. I really enjoy it. Paul, you have a good weekend, and appreciate you. And when you headed back out to Montana?
Probably not as soon as I like. Hopefully in September.
Will you make it out for the Angus tour by chance?
That would be the goal. That's my goal.
Good. Yep. Well, put it on your books. Try and get out here for it. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm looking forward to it this summer. We got a golf tournament again this year, so.
I know where you'll be that day.
Looking forward to that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks a bunch, Paul. Appreciate you. We'll hopefully see you in September.
You betcha. Thanks a lot, Bo.
Thanks.